A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has announced a proposal for a new round of peace talks with Russia, aimed at reviving negotiations that have stalled since early June. The announcement comes in the wake of a series of devastating airstrikes across Ukraine, which have resulted in the loss of lives and further escalation of tensions between the two nations. Zelenskyy confirmed on Saturday that Rustem Umerov, the recently appointed Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council, has extended an invitation for a meeting with Russian negotiators next week. In his evening address to the nation, Zelenskyy emphasized the urgency of achieving a ceasefire, stating, "Everything should be done to achieve a ceasefire. The Russian side should stop hiding from decisions." The Ukrainian leader reiterated his willingness to engage in a face-to-face meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, asserting that such a leadership-level discussion is essential for establishing a lasting peace. Despite the proposal, there has been no immediate response from the Kremlin regarding the invitation for talks. Umerov, who previously served as Ukraine's defense minister, has been tasked with reinvigorating the peace negotiations. His appointment comes after 2 rounds of talks held in Istanbul earlier this year yielded limited progress, primarily resulting in agreements for prisoner exchanges and the return of deceased soldiers. During previous negotiations, Russia presented a list of hardline demands, including the cession of 4 Ukrainian regions and a rejection of Western military support, which Ukraine deemed unacceptable. Recently, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov indicated that Moscow acknowledges the need for increased momentum in peace efforts, a statement that aligns with Zelenskyy's calls for urgent dialogue. This shift in tone follows pressure from U.S. President Donald Trump, who has imposed a 50-day deadline for Russia to reach a ceasefire or face severe economic sanctions. Trump has also pledged to increase military support for Ukraine, intensifying the stakes for both parties involved in the conflict. Amidst these diplomatic efforts, Russia has continued its aggressive military campaign, with recent airstrikes targeting various regions in Ukraine. On Saturday, Zelenskyy reported that Russian forces launched over 30 missiles and 300 drones during an overnight assault, affecting 10 regions and resulting in casualties. In response, Ukrainian forces have been actively intercepting Russian drones, with reports indicating successful defenses against numerous aerial threats. In a related incident, a Ukrainian drone attack in the southern Rostov region temporarily disrupted train services, highlighting the ongoing volatility of the situation. As the conflict marks its 3rd year, the humanitarian toll has been staggering, with estimates suggesting that approximately 1.2 million people have been wounded or killed since the onset of hostilities. The international community watches closely as Ukraine seeks to navigate the complexities of negotiations while facing relentless military aggression from Russia. The proposed talks represent a potential turning point in the search for peace, but significant challenges remain as both sides grapple with entrenched positions and the realities of war. Zelenskyy's call for a leadership-level meeting underscores the importance of direct engagement in resolving the conflict, yet the path to peace remains fraught with uncertainty and obstacles. As the situation continues to evolve, the world awaits further developments in this critical geopolitical crisis. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.